Hi, I am Anshul. Explore Indian Islands. Hashtag. आप सब ने ये देखा होगा. इसका रीजन है कि recently our Prime Minister visited Lakshadweep and his visit sparked a controversy to our neighboring country Maldives. They made certain remarks which seems to be very derogatory, but I'm not delving into that area. I'm looking for Lakshadweep as far as the UPSC is concerned, certain factual information, certain historical underpinnings, some pressing issues with Lakshadweep, and what way forward we can do to handle with Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep, if you see the Google search, it has skyrocketed to 3600%. इतने सारे लोगों ने लक्षद्वीप को सर्च किया है. हम एक एग्जामिनेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से इसको देखेंगे. You see, लक्षद्वीप है क्या? Apart from the immaculate white sand, the green emerald water, the glistening turquoise lagoon, it has multiple more things to understand as an aspirant. यहाँ पे देखेंगे आप कि लक्षद्वीप हमारे मेन लैंड जो कोस्ट से दूर है लगभग 287 kilometer. Kalpeni is the nearest island as per the government map, and Bitra 483 kilometer is the farthest island. Lakshadweep is a group of 36 islands spread over an area of approximately 32 square kilometer. But in 36 islands में से केवल 10 islands में लोग रहते हैं. That means it is habited by the people. Other islands are uninhabited. कोई रह नहीं रहा वहां पर. देखा जाए तो 36 में से एक आइलैंड पराली 1 has already been submerged. वो डूब चुका है. So climate change is a big issue there. Now we'll see the historical underpinning or how the history evolved of Lakshadweep. The periplus of the Erythraean Sea have mentioned about Lakshadweep. Even the Jatak stories of Buddhism has talked about it. But it is for sure that aboriginal population, मतलब यहाँ पे लोग शुरू से नहीं थे, people settled there. How they settled, we have to look into that aspect. There is a very famous dynasty, Chera dynasty. And Chera dynasty has a king, Cheraman Perumal. So Cheraman Perumal was the king, जो ऐसा मानते हैं कि according to government website, that he went to Makkah embracing Islam, and to search him, a native tributary kingdom, they went into this coast and they finally stuck with a storm और वो पहुंच गए कुछ islands में. And this is how some settlers started to live in Lakshadweep. They were Nambudri Brahmins initially. Then how did this Islam came to Lakshadweep? Because if you see at present around 96% population of Lakshadweep is Islamic. How? See, there is a Saint Abdullah who came to Lakshadweep and he spread Islam. Apart from this, there are a lot of Arabic merchants who can be, believed to be the reason for the spread of Islam in Lakshadweep. तो यहाँ पे एक आइलैंड है एंड्रोथ, जो सबसे बड़ा आइलैंड है. वहां पे आपको सेंट अब्दुल्ला का टॉम्ब या मकबरा भी है, which is a highly venerated place in this island. After this, definitely a very important Vayalur inscription of the Pallavas mentioned about Lakshadweep. There was a king Narsinghdev Burman II, and during his time, Vayalur inscriptions mentioned about Dweep Laksham resembling to Lakshadweep. Then Cholas came, then Chirakkal, then Arakkal, Arakkal being the only Muslim dynasty of Kerala, and they had the control. They had a joint arrangement with Tipu Sultan, but Tipu Sultan lost in Anglo-Mysore War 3 and 4. East India Company got some brownie points there. Till 1908, Britain was in tandem with the Arakkal, and then 1908 के बाद लक्षद्वीप को पूर्णतः ब्रिटेन ने अपने आधिपत्य में कर लिया. एक 23,000 रुपए का कुछ कहने को एक लमसम अमाउंट देकर के they took it. But the most interesting story is of 1947. 1947 में Muhammad Ali Jinnah gave a call to nation theory. The Muslim dominated population to be living with Pakistan and Hindus to go with India, which India rejected. In this, Patel was very far-sighted, visionary and clear that since the population of Lakshadweep is Muslim, Jinnah may keep an eye on Lakshadweep. And then he rang to Mudliar brothers, the twin stars of the Arcot, and they connected to the Travancore collector and the police officials and other people. वो सारे लोग एक साथ इकट्ठा होकर के गए और लक्षद्वीप के आइलैंड्स को कैप्चर करते गए. कैप्चर मतलब वो था तो हमारा ही, बट दे पुट इंडियंस फ्लैग. And it is believed and it is recorded that many Pakistani ship came पर देर हो गई. And that's how Lakshadweep ended up with India. In 1956, Lakshadweep was officially merged into a union territory. लेकिन इससे पहले 1955 में फर्स्ट इंडियन प्रेसिडेंट राजेंद्र प्रसाद जी की विजिट बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है, बिकॉज ही वॉज द वन हु इज सपोज टू बी द रीजन हु एक्सप्लेन नेहरू जी दैट यहाँ के लोगों का नेशनलिज्म मेनलैंड से कम नहीं है. अदर सोशियो इकोनॉमिक बैकवर्ड इश्यूज वर ऑल्सो देयर. And till then, 1956 onward, Lakshadweep became a union territory. Initially, the name of Lakshadweep was Lakadivi, Minicoy and Amindivi groups of island. In 1973 में हमने इसका नाम चेंज करके इसको लक्षद्वीप ग्रुप ऑफ आइलैंड बोल दिया. There are certain important facts for your examination. Let's see one by one. Number one, लक्षद्वीप is a uni district. मतलब यहाँ पे एक ही डिस्ट्रिक्ट है, एक ही डिस्ट्रिक्ट कलेक्टर होते हैं और यहाँ पे 10 आइलैंड्स हैं जिसमें लोग रह रहे हैं. दैट्स व्हाई 10 पंचायत, द्वीप पंचायत बोलते हैं. तो यहाँ पे लोकल गवर्नमेंट भी है. लक्षद्वीप की पॉपुलेशन एज ऑफ सेंसस 2011 इज अराउंड 64,000 समथिंग. अभी की आप देखेंगे तो नियरली 70,000 के आसपास कुछ होगा. बट 96% ऑफ पॉपुलेशन इज एक्चुअली मुस्लिम, practicing Muslim religion, and 94.8% is tribals. A question must appear in your mind how the population became ST. Here it what happened. In 1956, Government of India through its presidential order released the order SC and ST List Modification Order 1956, and it clearly said who or whose parents are born in Lakshadweep are to be treated as ST. इस वजह से वहां काफी सारे लोग शेड्यूल्ड ट्राइब हैं. Now, I told you the biggest island is Androt, the smallest island is Bitra. Biggest island is hardly 4.9 square kilometer, smallest island is 1.105. अगर आप इधर से पत्थर फेंकेंगे तो island क्रॉस कर जाएगा. The only airstrip there is Agati, you can see. That's only one and you can only fly from Kochi. Direct flight Delhi, Chennai, कहीं से नहीं है. Then we have the capital at Kavarti, जहाँ पे INS द्वीप रक्षक भी stationed है, and Kavarti is a smart city. And we have Bangaram Island, where the Prime Minister went recently, because जो भी island resorts हैं ज़्यादा अच्छे वो यहाँ पर हैं, and this is the only island where liquor is also served. Then there is a very beautiful bird sanctuary, Pitti. It is uninhabited island, but bird sanctuary is there. Now, very important for your exam prelims. There is a 8-degree channel which is separating India through its Minicoy with the Maldives. So India और Maldives को जो डिग्री चैनल हमारा लैटिट्यूड का चेंज कर रहा है, बदल रहा है, दोनों को अलग कर रहा है, वो है 8 डिग्री. 9 डिग्री करता है मिनिकॉय को लक्षद्वीप को. आप 10 डिग्री यूपीएससी पूछ चुका है. इट इज देयर. इट्स डेफिनेटली यू कैन सी हियर. नाउ अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस द लैंग्वेज स्पोकन देयर इज जासेरी और माहिल. माहल या जाजेरी इसलिए कहते हैं, ये डायलेक्ट है. एक्चुअली इफ यू सी देयर इज अ मिक्सचर ऑफ मलयालम एंड अरेबिक एडमिक्सचर. तो इन दोनों लैंग्वेजेस में आपको देखने को मिलेगा. वन इज माहल इज रिटन इन दिवेही स्क्रिप्ट एंड जासेरी इन पुन्नानी स्क्रिप्ट. नाउ इफ यू वांट टू गो टू लक्षद्वीप यू नीड अ परमिट. व्हाट इज दैट परमिट? लक्षद्वीप एंड मिनिकॉय अमीनदीवी आइलैंड्स Restriction on Entry and Residence Rule 1967. ये एक रूल है जिसका बड़ा क्लियर इंस्ट्रक्शन है कि गवर्नमेंट ऑफिशियल्स, आर्मी ऑफिशियल्स के अलावा जो भी लक्षद्वीप के रेसिडेंट नहीं है उन्हें परमिट लेना पड़ेगा. तो इफ यू वांट टू गो टू लक्षद्वीप यू हैव टू टेक दिस परमिट. नाउ वन मोर पॉलिटिकल वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट न्यूज. लक्षद्वीप इज द स्मॉलेस्ट Lok Sabha constituency when we talk about the number of voters. बहुत कम number of voters हैं तो smallest constituency है. और 1967 तक लक्षद्वीप में लोकसभा में प्रेसिडेंट नॉमिनेट करके भेजते थे। 1967 से वहां पे डायरेक्ट वोटिंग के चुनाव होने लगे और पीएम सईद वाज द मैन हु was elected from 1967 to 2004. So this is a brief about the Lakshadweep. In our next video, we'll see what are the pressing issues and what way forward we need to look into. Thank you.